Oh, excuse me. I was letting that bird come out. I always do that usually for a video. I don't know why. But of course, guys, we're back with another quick Talking About video. Record everything pretty much first. Celebration info, shorts, all that's been fully recorded though. I want to get that done out the way because we're going to break down, go over the units, talk about them and everything, of course, because I did not already. We got the new info today. Freak out doing on the Dokkan Wiki website just because it's a lot more easier. It's a lot more simple and easy to get it broken down, everything. Very organized, very detailed. So yeah, we got a lot of new stuff to cover and go over. So let's go ahead and get started though, of course. Let's go over the new units. Of course, for Gogeta, of course, they've good go for him. So now, for he's a new carnival unit. Definitely one of the best probably units in the game at this point. Because he, like I say, it's more of a combination of Beast and Broly. And I really do like what he can do, honestly. I do like his kit and everything. I really like how it's pretty balanced and built, honestly. Not too overpowered, but just good enough, honestly, to me, in my opinion. So he does GT Heroes Key 4, all stats at 220. His SA effects, his 12 key. There we go. Raise attack for 1 turn, and a great chance to further greatly raises attack for 1 turn, colossal damage, 18 key. Go raise attack for 4 turns, a great chance of further massively raising his attack for 1 turn, make colossal damage. And then his passive now, this new one, activates instant animation when there are 2 or more GT heroes, category allies on the team, want an additional super attack, and attacks all become crits for 1 turn. Super class allies get key 3 and a defensive 70%. 4 turns, basic effects, key 3, attack defensive 300%. Receives an additional key 1 per key sphere attain. Attacks become effective against all types. I'm a little tired. I've been recording a little bit though, so voice kind of out of it. High chance of a lot of hype happened though, so I'm kind of mentally drained out a little bit. High chance of performing a crit, guard against all attacks. Damage reduction rate up 50%. Launch additional super attack when attacking. Attack up 300. Defensive 200 when receiving an attack, defensive 200% temporarily when receiving a super attack. When receiving a key blast, great chance of nullifying it. Encounters with tremendous power, nullifies it. Encounters with tremendous power with 70% chance or less. Launch an additional super attack. Launch an additional super attack. Starting from this character's next attack in turn after receiving 3 or more attacks in battle. After receiving 7 or more attacks in battle, key 4 performs a crit, and of course his passive condition. It's pretty simple and easy. Condition can be activated starting from the next attacking turn after this character receives an attack only once, so you pretty much has to get hit, and a lot of difficult content, you don't want to be doing that though, but I mean, he is a good enough tank first turn, so yeah, I guess not one unit, baby. Just kidding. As the is attack, temporarily cause ultimate damage, attack and defense goes up 7%, and all attacks become crits for 1 turn. That's definitely the Tech Gogeta right there. After doing technically the Tech Gogeta effect, I do use active skill, so it's a little combination of everybody though. Like I said, this right here is technically from like I said, Tech Gogeta from the 7-year. These super attack effects definitely are from Broly from Done Worldwide last year. It definitely feels like not more offensive version of Beast, which I do like. So overall though, they didn't go like all the way overboard for him though. But these two guys definitely feel like anniversary units though, or at least worldwide units in my opinion. Caliber, like a combination of both. But like I said, they did really well with them though. And I love showing off the card art too though. But they did really well with them though. I'm really happy and shocked and surprised. They did really well with them. I like it though. He's a really good overall balanced kid. I really do like it though. Nothing like oh my gosh crazy, but good enough for him. Honestly, I love it. Onto Omega though, his passive I do like a little bit more. Leader skill, not so much. So he does Inhumanity's Power Explosion or GT Bosses category key 3, HP 200%, attack and defense up 70%, plus additional all sets up 50% to Shadow Dragon Saga, Worldwide Chaos, and Battle of Fate. I definitely like he probably would have been a better Battle of Fate leader, honestly, in my opinion. Just because that probably would have been better for him, in my opinion. Or even GT Bosses, though. I think these two probably would have been good. Or Power, I mean, these 3, wasn't that bad. But I mean, I love his passive name. Is Super Attack Effects. Dokkan Field, I like that. I don't know why I called that. He does a lot, though, too. Oh, I didn't go to the links and category. I don't wonder why I missed something. His links are Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Saiyan Roar, GT, Shocking Speed, GT, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Categories are Shadow Dragon Saga, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Fusion, Fuse Fire, Kamehameha, Graded Power, Time Limit, Final Trump Card, GT Heroes, oh lord, Earth Protecting Heroes, Accelerated Battle, Battle of Fate. I'm so used to superhero now because everybody's on that freaking category, so I'm just so used to it nowadays anyway. So yeah. On to Omega right here. Of course, going back to him. Massively raises attack. Yeah, raises defensive for 1 turn, causes damage, and greatly lowers attack and defense. Greatly raises attack is 18 key. Greatly raises defensive for 4 turns, make causes damage to all enemies, and disables enemies' actions only once within the turn. I do like that though. That's really cool. Passive now. He activates intro animation. That's all of the card. That looks really so sick. Anyways, intro animation when all allies are assumed classic characters. Okay, it's pretty simple and easy. Make a whole villain team around him. His support's probably one of the best ones of the game right here. I love how it's built. Assumed class allies. This is what This is what the AGL one should have been. Honestly, this is what he should have been. Literally from day one, you probably would have been. These probably would have been perfect for each other. Even though you got same name and everything, but you know what you gonna do. Assumed class allies get a chance to make a corrupt 20% and randomly changes key spheres. Tech and AGL to Rainbow. For 1 turn, additional super attack. Assumed class allies get key 2 and attack up 70% for 4 turns. Basic effects. Key 3 attack defense up 30%. Receive an additional additional 1 key per key sphere attained. Okay, cool. I love that effect. Okay, I had to make sure I was rereading that. Damage destruction rate up to 50%. Randomly changes physical or int to rainbow key spheres. When a key sphere, rainbow key spheres collected, assumed class allies get defense of 7%. I love that already. Plus an additional damage reduction rate of 10%. Not bad. For characters who are GT bosses category, who are pretty much on the GT bosses category for 2 turns. Not bad. Attacking, attack of 150. Keys 18 or more. Attack of 150. When attacking, defense of 150 when receiving an attack. Okay, like I said, pretty much a little bit the opposite of Gogeta. When attacking with 24 more key, performs a crit. I like that. When receiving an unarmed support attack, great chance of nullifying and countering with tremendous power. Nullifies it with, okay, pretty much same thing as Gogeta, 70%. After performing 5 more attacks in battle, assumed class allies get key 2, chance of performing a crit 20%. Randomly changes tech key spheres, tick or AGL to rainbow key spheres. Starting from the character's next attacking turn. It's passive, can be activated if there's another Inhuman Deeds, this shouldn't be too hard, which I do like this part right here. You pretty much gotta use the Inhuman Deeds, even to get his passive. Inhuman Deeds, Power Absorption, GT bosses, category allies, all allies attack in the same turn, or after his character performs 5 or more attacks in battle, creates a domain, minus energy. For this effect, it does Inhuman Deeds, Power Absorption, GT bosses, category enemies, and allies attack about 25%, which is kind of blah. Increases damage increases damage received by superclass enemies and allies by 20%. Plus additional 10% for the characters who are additional 10% for characters who are on Earth protecting heroes. Fuse fires GT bosses. Okay, yeah, I get that though. Yeah, the domain is not the best though either. I forgot about that. The domain kind of sucks. So the domain, active skill isn't isn't that hard to get for the condition anyway though. Just because you have the full team with that. I kind of get what they're trying to do, make them really diversal, and of course it's links and categories. Brutal Beatdown, played by bosses, GT, Fear and Faith, Shadow Dragons, Fruits Battle, Legendary Power, categories are Shadow Dragons, Saga, GT bosses, Power Evolution, Inhuman Deeds, Worldwide Chaos, Battle of Faithful Power. Again, they're trying to fully support Omega, just trying to add a lot to him. Like, let's add this category, let's add that category, which would make sense though. Again, they're trying to be more diverse, and I do get it. I do like the idea of it, and it does work though. Like, it legit does work. It's just, I guess, a lot of those teams do kind of cross over a lot, though, with Omega, though. So you can kind of be like, oh, yeah, you can mix up this and that, give it different combinations, see what you get and everything. Which isn't a bad idea. I do like that concept and idea of it, though. But on paper, like this, it's kind of like just a glorified garble mess. Like a really bad mess. But overall, what he does, I love it, though. Honestly, good support overall. It's what the AG Omega should have been. And I really like what he can do. Again, definitely, I feel like he can probably be in the top 10 somewhere. But I definitely think he's still a good unit overall, though. I think they did really well with him. I think they really balanced him as well. Not probably as powerful as Gogeta. His animation was definitely mid, but I mean overall though, because they definitely peaked with his animations. They definitely peaked with AGL Omega. But like I said, we still have the free to play and Shadow Dragons. We still have Tech Sen getting his EZA. We got a lot of new stuff coming for this Omega. We can definitely see more power out of him though. Really good. Love what they did with them. Okay, on Japan, some pretty more simple units here. So she's a GT Heroes or Human Saiyans. Oh, what the. I can't freak today. GT Heroes are Hyper Saiyans Key 3, all sets at 130. Super Attack Effect, 12 key. Raise attack defensive for 1 turn, supreme damage with a high chance of stunning. Allies get, okay, raise allies defense up by 20% for 2 turns. I like that. I think we should go to links and categories. I'm already here. Links are Same Warrior Race, All in the Family, Same Lineage, Battlefield Diva, GT, and Innocence, Fierce Battle. Links are, categories are Shadow Dragon Saga Youth, GT Bosses, Bond of Parent and Child, Harbor Sands, Goku Family, Bond of Friendship, or Bread Fighters. Her passive, basic effects, attack defense of 200%, high chance of 1 crit, damage reduction rate of 30%, and limitations keys fears of a certain type. Besides STR to Rainbow, GT heroes are Youth Gate category allies get key 2, attack defense of 40% when attacking with silver or more. Key attack defense of 200%, damage reduction rate of 20% as the first or second attacker in a turn. GT heroes or youth category allies get attack defense of 20% for 2 turns. When all allies attacking the same turn are GT heroes or youth category ally characters, which I do like this though. She forces the enemy super attack, I love that. When receiving a normal attack, damage reduction rate of 20% temporarily. After receiving an attack, launch 2 additional attacks with a high chance coming out super attack. After starting from the second turn, for this character's entry turn, attack defense of 200%, attack of 200%, launches 2 additional attacks which have a great chance of coming out super attack when attacking. When there's a GT bosses or Shadow Dragon Saga category enemy, performs a crit. Okay, they made her. Yeah, he definitely is probably the best banner unit, honestly. I will say Champa, just because he's Realm of God in Universe 6. Well, actually, not even close, honestly. Now that I think about it, not even close, honestly. I would want to say, yeah, she definitely is probably the best banner unit, honestly. She does so much in here. Like, it's crazy how much she does. Like, you can see what she's doing on paper already. I know it's all not all going to activate it all at once, but once you get her rolling, she's going to be freaking nuts. Like, literally, her passive is just like the combination of Gogeta and Omega, and I love that. They really peaked with Panda. They do. This is probably the best one in the game, honestly. I definitely think she beats her Dokkan Fest counterpart, honestly. And of course, she got an easy A, though, but I definitely think they could say that, though, honestly. Because I think she wasn't the part 1 banner, if I'm not mistaken. But the tech Dokkan Fest banner, I forgot she exists anyway. She was like she was like unit like way beyond everything, but she's busted. She's probably the best banner unit. I have nothing else to say. She really is. Like, you see what she's doing, and I'm happy. I really am happy. They made her busted, honestly. Good support for youth, mainly GT and youth, but she does her job well. That's all I gotta say. She does her job well. I love it. Best banner unit in the game, honestly. If you get her, you're set for life for now. Until like a whole year later where she's gonna die. I'm just kidding. Of course, let's go on to Nova. You can give him best special mission. So he does Shadow Dragon Saga Key 3. All sets of 80%. Super attack effect for his 12 key. Oh, it's active. Okay, cool. Raise attack for his 12 key. Raise attack defensive by 44% for one turn. Closer damage. Makes sense. All the 4s with him being 4-star ball. You know, by Gohan's ball. 18 key. Raise attack defensive by 44% for 4 turns. To make closer damage. Links are categories. Okay. Okay. Good luck with that. Shocking Speed, Gentleman, Cold Judgment, Speed Retribution, GT, Shadow Dragons, and then Legendary Power. Categories are Shadow Dragon Saga, GT Boss, and Accelerated Battle. Yeah, remember this guy? Yeah, what happened to that guy? Yeah. Everybody, Shadow Dragons, we need you, please. We really need you. Again, and then he has an active right here. Burning Spin, okay, I like that. Can be activated when facing one enemy, with HP 50% or less, only once. The effect for it, massively raises the attack temporarily, ultimate damage, and disables the enemy's action for 1 turn. Once within the turn, okay. Okay, not bad. Basic effects, let me change that real quick. Don't want you guys seeing that blinding light. Okay, good. Remember to read his basketball from here. Okay, cool. I had to make sure. Basic effects, key 4, attack defense of 144, when there's another Shadow Dragon Saga category ally attacking in the same turn, or Shadow Dragon Saga category enemy, key 4, chance of forming a crit 44%, when facing one enemy, or all allies attacking the same turn, or extreme class characters, key 4, attack and defensive, key 4, launch 2 additional attacks, which have a high chance coming a super attack, while attacking with 12 or more key, attack defensive 244, holy crap, damage reduction rate up 24%, when, sorry about that, when activating his active skill, or when attacking with 24 or more key, attack of 244, chance of running a crit of 44%, when receiving a key blast, can nullify, and nullifies it for turns, okay, for the character's entry turn, great chances of nullifying it for the 5th turn from this character's entry turn. Okay, not bad for Nova, he seems pretty okay. Doesn't like crazy in here though, but I mean, like I said, Shadow Dragon support is really good. Is he a villain unit? Okay, man, a cool villain unit. Okay, so yeah, he can definitely work well with Omega's team. Honestly, I think he's pretty much built for Omega's team. I can definitely see him doing some stuff like that though. Again, Link's categories, like I say, aren't limited no matter what. Again, you know, he's just icon for GT, but I mean, like I said, the Shocking Speed, GT, Shadow Dragon, Skull Judgment. Like I said, that could definitely work with Omega, I believe. Don't think it's Skull Judgment, but I might be wrong. Bandova, not bad though. I mean, we've seen better outlaws and everything like that. But for him though, not too bad. This is actually decently solid though. So yeah, that's pretty much all the units I want to cover. Talk about Ngolo today for you guys though. So yeah, Nova seems really good though. Not too bad. Probably not the best outlaw, but he's solid though. For the most outlaws that we have in the game, he's not too bad honestly though. Pan's probably the best banner unit right now. Omega, like I said, love his support. Love what he can do, honestly. Listen, leader skill's funky, domain's funky, 18 keys are really good, overall pass is really good. Love how the way he's built. Gogeta is just like I said, beast, like I said before. Beast, but more attack. Broly with the Broly with the 12 key and 18 key. But overall, all really good. I'm positive. I'm really positive about it. Pan's, like I said, probably the best spinner unit right now in the game. Definitely. Good support with Gogeta, gonna be really good. Gogeta and Omega, like I said, I really like how they're both built. Honestly, overall, part 2, they really cooked well. I like all the part 2 units more than part 1, honestly, in my opinion. Rose's still good, though, but these two guys, again, can't wait for them to come back, because, again, I can get them, with coins. So, yeah, see, easy. See, guys, I don't think it was easy. Just gotta pull them. But, yeah, hopefully I get Gogeta with the 44. I'm definitely gonna try to go Gogeta, or Rose, either one. I definitely will try again with the 44% chance. Hopefully I can try, I might do that on stream. Because I know there's a lot of Dokkan busy stuff lately, Nick coming up this week probably. But yeah, see you guys are those. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, girl. Folks, make sure to stay safe, wear chance, help us all of you going up and wear a mask. So it's all paper for everybody. You just get back if you can, go outside, just you guys can copy and show all my friends in Discord, so if you can rare. You guys are awesome. We can think of all that info though, of course, like you hate it. Again, very simple, very easy, like I said that today. But yeah. Not that bad from what I'm seeing so far. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I love what's cooking, and I'm loving it all right here. So yeah, go over your summons, everything. But yeah, see you guys later again though. Peace out.